So we're just starting to get the van ready for paint, and these are my rust areas. They are only surface rust, obviously it's slightly pitted. I'm just going over the sandpaper now using my orbital, and then obviously when we hand sand the whole vehicle we'll go over it again, and once that's then done and it's dry I will put some rust treatment on it, clean that off afterwards, and then throw some etch primer over it. And then let that dry, and then it should be all good. So just taking the rubber seals off just so I can get right up into here and paint it. There's definitely no cutting back now, is there?
No.
So what I have found online, the way to sand is not to go in circles because you'll leave loads of scratch marks and it will show up. So you want to be going in one direction and then in the opposite direction, trying to key it up. No, we're almost out of sandpaper. Do you know what's great for whoever buys this vehicle?
What?
Like, this has had a deep clean.
A very deep clean, the deepest of all cleans.
Almost like it's come out of a factory. Just going in these little areas which you'd never ever focus on when you're cleaning your car.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm just going to start to remove the badges, and all I'm using is a heat gun. Beautiful. And I'll just do the same again, use the heat gun and just get a little scraper. You don't use a metal one, use a plastic scraper. And yeah, just get the rest of that off. And Caddy Maxi. No, that stays. I'm not taking that one off. Sod that, I'll paint around it. Do you know what? I can't even remember the last time that I went into a car wash. So once we went over the van with the wet and dry sandpaper, we had to take it to our local car wash to have it cleaned because there was a hose pipe ban in our area. Here we go. Odin's first car wash. Rachel's eating a yum yum. We have taken the seals off, obviously to paint. So this is going to be interesting. I want a yum yum now. Get that bird for you. I paid £10 for the premium car wash. £10.
Maybe they'll do it again.
You better come over and get that bird poo off, otherwise.
Yeah, I think it stops at the front, doesn't it? So it's got to come back. Yeah, I know.
That ring mirror's not holding on very well, so this is going to be really interesting. What do you say? Get the bird poo, get the bird poo.
It's not going to get the bird poo. Oh, this bit's washed forward. We've got a bit more bird poo than we started with. What an experience.
What a lovely experience that was.
I'd ride that one again.
Right everyone, so I've just gone around and I've just...
You've just gone around.
Go on and tell everyone what you've done.
I've just gone around and treated all the rust with this good stuff.
Yeah.
It's a bit runny, so don't put too much on
Yeah.
because there's a lot of drippage. And then you put this on here and it goes dark blue or black.
And we've also gone out and got these, which was recommended by a good friend of mine.
And then she's ready to paint?
She's ready to paint tomorrow. Exciting times. things have escalated a little bit. All the lights are out, all the bumpers are off, and I'm now dealing with this. I mean, I'm glad I am going to this extent, just so we are trying to get rid of as much white as possible. Like I said, there are still going to be places where you'll still see white maybe. Obviously, I'm not painting the engine bay. I don't have that much time on my hands. But she is getting there. Got to do some light filling, obviously, over the rust areas. And now try and obviously get all over these lips, give this a good brush out. Done this one over here, looks all good. Pretty much done the whole of this side, and now I'm going around this side. It's a long process, but I'm enjoying it. It's good hard work, and maybe it's prep work for Kevlar. Bit of practice on the old painting of a vehicle. Maybe one day. Hope this is showing what extent I'm going to with painting this vehicle. Definitely not skipping any corners. So what colour have we gone for? Oh yeah. So we went for the matte olive. We have done the first coat. Didn't record it just because the roof is the practice run, and yeah, we thought we'd just, no cameras, no stress, see how it comes out. Obviously this is just the base coat. It does not look pretty, that is for sure, but the next coat will be the one really. I think we're gonna focus on doing the back doors now. What I'm doing at the moment is just spraying the hinges black, because there's no way I'm going to be able to paint them. But if I paint them black and then paint around them, they'll look a lot nicer. And we're basically just going in between the sort of door sills and around that door. But yeah, just starting over here now. I know I look absolutely horrendous, but it will look good in the end, I promise. So what we are starting to do now is rub it all down again. Using this fine pad, it's for top coating. So yeah, we're going to go all over it again, and then it will have one more coat, and then probably go over again with this, and then it'll be the final coat that goes on. So it'll be 3 coats all in total. Rachel's just started to redo the around the back of the back doors and the back door itself, so you can really start to see what colour, what the finished colour is going to look like now. Can't wait to finish off the inside of this. Oh, I need to go back to B&Q, see if they've got any more insulation.
That's true.
Completely forgot about that. Hi everyone, welcome back to the fun painting game. Oh no, I missed a bit. We've got to try and get out now.